2, 1. Hi, I'm Mike Hayes. Welcome to SimplifyMarketingTV.com, where we talk master marketer to master marketer to help you simplify marketing because people are overpaying for their marketing. So we're talking to a master marketer who's really helped simplify marketing. Matt, welcome.
Well, thanks, Mike, for having me here.
Matt Falk is the inventor, creator, CEO, founder of eZ-Xpo, and also works with me on Jumpstart Your Business Expo. Matt, tell us how you help entrepreneurs simplify marketing. Give me a quick overview. What is the problem and how do you solve that pain?
Yeah, the biggest problem that we all have is where's our next customer, right? I mean, it doesn't care whether you're a startup or small, medium-sized company or Fortune 500. Everybody have the same common denominator, which is where's my next customer. Now, the current solution that most companies do, right, is there's only two options. One is that you can pay the online advertising or offline advertising, right, through either, I mean, there are only two big boys out there, right, Google AdWords and Facebook. Of course, there are other offline media advertising like magazines or radio show and stuff like that. But the bottom line is that this is a biggest challenge for all companies. So now, if you're okay with paying online advertising every day, every month per click or whatever, that's fine. But it's very costly. It's very sustainable. So the other option is that, well, we can start doing the SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. That basically, when you have a website, you want to get your website found in Google search, which is the largest search engine, right? Everybody uses. So the pain point with the current solution is that, well, the search engine optimization is that, well, it takes a lot of resources to actually feed in the content to the Google search, right? And because Google expects every website, if you want to uh, get found in the first page of the Google based on the keywords, that you got to do three things. So what are the three things? One, you got to have fresh content, right? Not just junk content, fresh content and high quality content. And that has to do with they have an algorithm to check it whether there's some engagement to it, right? Second is the backlinks. You got to link to other websites and so forth. And third, of course, is the social media engagement. Now, those are things that it takes a lot of resources to do. And most companies don't do it because they just don't have the time and resources. So the option is that they will outsource the SEO, search engine optimization service, to third-party companies. That's what they do. The average cost about $500 per month to $5,000 per month, depending on how many pages, how many keywords, and so forth. Now, so far, I presented two major solutions: online advertising, offline advertising, or search engine optimization. Now, none of these are cost effective in a way. I mean, first of all, you don't want to pay thousands of dollars every day, every month. There's the never ending solution. And the search engine optimization is a hard work and it's very costly. So what is the best solution out there? Well,
Well, Matt,
yeah.
a lot of people who are listening right now, maybe they're a startup, maybe they're an entrepreneur for the first time, maybe they haven't been doing this for 20 or 30 years like I have, and maybe they don't realize how difficult marketing has become because of the digital evolution and the big media marketing shift. They think maybe that all entrepreneurs have always worked this hard, and it's just not the case. Things have changed, and we do have to adjust to the digital age because things are different. That's why I think so many entrepreneurs or startups or small businesses are being sold solutions they don't need. They're more than they need, or they demand too much of them to put out creative, content. And they may be overpaying by 500 to 900%. It's ridiculous. So give me some other ways that people can simplify their marketing by using, your eZ-Xpo approach, and also save time and really get their lives back.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I found out that is most effective is that when you actually either put together a business networking event, which is everybody's doing it right now through Meetup and other channels, is to bring every interested party together. Then through the experience or through the network, you can actually capture leads and word of mouth contacts. That is the traditional model that has been proven for many, many years, right? I mean, everybody's doing it every day. But the challenge has been, well, it's not very efficient to do that on a daily basis because that's hard work, right? I mean, you got to coordinate so many things to put together an event. Well, what we come up with a platform is called eZ-Xpo. What we've done is that taking all these hard work and logistics and manual labors and operations down to very simple process so that any company can actually start hosting a business networking event or even trade show or expo and bring everybody together. That's really our solution. So what you're looking at in front of you is the Jumpstart Your Business Expo for your business. As you can see that we got multiple booths here and so forth, and you can actually invite companies to come here to showcase the product and services. And the fact of the matter is that nobody cares about your product, but everybody cares about selling or promoting their product. And that's where we come up with a solution that actually beneficially or mutually beneficial to every stakeholder. Because when you actually invite everybody to show up, they can show up their product and services, and everybody can benefit from going through this whole experience. And then you're the host actually is the ultimate beneficial factor for this, because now you actually capture every lead coming to this virtual environment. So what we have done just most recently is the introducing this new SEO Booster. Now, going back to the initial challenges I mentioned earlier, well, getting your website found or ranked in the Google search is very, very challenging. It takes a lot of work, right? Mostly has been getting fresh content. How do you get fresh content every day on your own? Well, what we've done is that as you actually invite other partner or stakeholder that interested in working with you, they have their own content. They're more than happy to share their content with you and be able to promote their content through your network, and then the system will automatically push it out to the Google search engine. So it's a win-win-win situation for everyone. That basically solves the biggest challenge that we have is how do I get fresh content? Now, all the partners then actually can provide you the fresh content. The second issue, the challenge is that the business, I mean the social media engagement. This is where we want to leverage the Hangout or Google Hangout, which is the video conferencing platform from Google. Now we integrate that piece of the solution into the platform. We're doing it with Hangout right now, so that we can actually feed the video after it is done to the virtual booth, right? I mean, so we can actually set it up to the virtual booth, so that actually then you can actually be able to leverage that.
Great. Let me help people to really understand, since we are in the big media shift and I have decades of media experience, that really, if you move things back to your basic fundamentals and your foundation, it comes down to a couple of things. Content, or what works today is content, is storytelling or story selling. People remember stories better. You want to wrap your intention, your story about who you are into a story, okay? So we call that story selling. That's one part of it. You got to have that. Nobody can know about you if you don't tell them who you are and what you can offer. And then two is distribution. Either they have to come and find you, and that's SEO, or you have to reach out to them, and that's direct response. And then there's just, two ways to do each of those. You can either have a do-it-yourself approach or a do-it-for-you approach with your story. And we can help with that through a story development process that we call authority interviewing. And the other way is the distribution. You can either do that yourself or you can have someone do it for you. But those are the core things. Everything else is kind of what you want to grow from out of cash flow, but you want to get to short-term cash flow in the least amount of time with the least risk. And that's what you're offering. So tell us, how does somebody get started to get these features and benefits into their lives and into their business, Matt?
Yeah, so the very simple. I mean, just sign up as a organizer, so you can actually create your own kind of we call the virtual collaborative network, so that you can start inviting your partners or potential customer to the network, so that everybody can promote their product and services. So throughout the process, you can actually get free content and be able to push it out to the Google search engine. And that is the most efficient way to get your your SEO ranking higher in the Google search. What I just show you here on the home page here, this is a dashboard. This is the SEO link. This is how we're going to push out the link to the Google search engine. So just go to eZ-Xpo.com, and sign up for the private Expo network, and then we can actually set up your own virtual Expo network, and then you can start getting free leads every day.
Now, let me ask one final question. I have been covering traditional trade shows for decades, and there are literally billions and billions of dollars across the country and across the world done at trade shows. The problem with traditional trade shows is that they are out of reach for most small business owners. One, they cost, hundreds, many hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. You have to fly off to some city. You have to take a cab or Uber after you get your flight. Your luggage may get lost. You got to get an expensive hotel. You're out of the office. You're not doing business. And you're there to look around and see what's going on, meet some people, maybe collect some business cards that, if you ever input them into your computer, you're one of a very, very select few that would actually do that. But they cost thousands of dollars. You come back, you've got a pile of work on your desk, you're exhausted, and have you really accomplished much that you cannot accomplish right here at eZ-Xpo?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got a really good points about doing a trade shows and some of the challenges that they face. Well, let me put it this way. we're never going to replace face-to-face meeting, but I think there's a critical components missing here is that be able to collaborate with anyone after the event or before the event, and that is where we come in to fill in the gaps, especially when you have multiple locations, you know, for companies or organizations like associations, they have multiple local chapters. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to offer this platform so that everybody from multiple location or remote location be able to connect and be able to collaborate 24/7? I mean, this is where really is the missing link that we want to fill the gaps.
And
And
it really is the missing link, because rather than collecting paper business cards and having to, put that data into your computer and try and follow up, when someone registers at your booth, they're already giving you their digital business card and it's already in your database, right?
yes, it's so basically everything is all synced up, and then we'll be able to really you can actually download the dashboard. I mean, download the leads, so I can show you inside the dashboard. So one of the things that we want to do is be able to make it so seamless that this is your day-to-day operation here. So let's say I'm gonna go here. Let's say this is virtual booth. So you got all the summary report. You know exactly who come to your booth, how long they stays, and so forth. And then you can actually, download informations. Then also we get booth detail reports, so you can see you select the booths. So here's a spreadsheet. You can download this spreadsheet and showing all the contact information, who actually come to the booth, how long they stay, and those are the hot leads that you want to go after. And you can get it every day.
Well, Matt, let me close now with this summary so people can really understand this, that Matt Falk is the creator of eZ-Xpo, and he's done a marvelous job. I've spent 25 years covering trade shows, and literally I was known in the direct response industry, which is a $350 billion industry, as the network king, because I made it my business to know everybody in the industry, and I could literally have chosen to work with anybody. I chose Matt for his technology because it's absolutely brilliant. It's a great foundation to have your information. Then, to help you get the word out, I created my own expo on Matt's platform called Jumpstart Your Business Expo. And there I teach you all the ways and means to get the word out, drive traffic to your expo, your booth, and then anybody and everybody you bring into an expo or a booth underneath you, they also learn how to drive traffic. And that way everybody's collaborating together and pushing you right to the top so that you can really dominate your niche. Matt, thanks for joining us. Any final questions or thoughts?
Well, no, just see us inside the eZ-Xpo network, and we can all help each other and then generate more leads for everyone.
Thanks for joining us on Simplify Marketing TV. I'm Mike Hayes. All right.
All right, thank you. Let's see.